Hey everyone, how you doing today? Topic number 3 with my real estate entrepreneur, Omar. Again, buddy, thank you for doing this every Tuesday. Is what is our message for first-time flippers? You and I are both flipping properties. I've actually done, I think, 54 now in the last 2.5 years. So let's talk about first-time flippers. What do we want to tell them?
That's awesome. Great job. So first-time flippers, big category, super sexy. Everybody wants to do it. Everybody doesn't know how to do it.
Yeah.
Everybody thinks it's simple. And, it is simple in a sense that you're able to borrow money, at a pretty high interest rate, but it's short term. But before any of that happens, you have to understand that, hey, are you going to physically flip the house?
Yeah.
Are you going to fix up this piece of crap house that needs flooring, drywall, windows, cabinets, countertops, plumbing, light fixtures? Are you going to do this? Yes or no? And if you're a contractor that's doing it, awesome. And you're going to be doing your own first flip, that you have a leg up on a lot of people. Okay. Because flipping a house does not necessarily, and this is one if you're going to buy the house and flip it. I'm not talking about wholesaling the piece of paper to somebody else. Okay. This is one you're going to keep, fix it up, make it look good, sell it for a profit. Okay. The first thing is, got to get all of your finances in order. You have to have someone that's going to be able to lend you when a property or an opportunity presents itself. Okay. That's number one. Get the financing aspect of it handled first. Before you go to a realtor, before you go to another investor saying, hey, I want to buy a deal. Do you have one you can wholesale, or you're going to waste a realtor's time not being qualified? And then they're not going to go show you any houses. They're not going to try to give you any properties because you're not even ready yet.
Yeah.
And you can't go into this thing with no money. You have to have some money. I'm not talking about JVing with someone. I'm not talking about partnering with someone, because that's another avenue. I'm talking about if you want to buy one yourself and you have no other resources to be able to go and buy one with somebody else's money. Okay. You're going to have your hard money lender lined up. You're ready. So now you just got to find the opportunity. The next step is you're going to have to figure out who's going to do the job. You're going to get bids from contractors. You want to call someone and say, hey, do you know how to flip a house? Do you know how to do this, 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 and this, and this? Yes? Okay, perfect. When the time does come and you get an opportunity, can you give me a bid on this? Like, you have to have all this stuff ready.
Yeah.
So many people I see, they want to flip a house. They buy a house. And next thing you know, what happens? It sits there.
Yeah. Time.
Doesn't get touched.
Yeah. Time.
I have an issue. Michael has an issue as well. I'm doing a lot of deals, and I have two properties that are sitting there. Every month it costs me money because I don't have enough crews.
Yeah.
That's a good problem to have, but it's still a negative and it eats into your profit.
Yeah.
I can afford a little bit more negativity, because I know the other upswing is going to be that much better, but not for the normal consumer that wants to do one deal.
Yeah. Not in the beginning. Yeah. There's a lot of people where time will eat them alive. Yeah. Yeah. The couple of things that I would tell a brand new flipper today is, and it's funny, I go back to our interviews from 9 months ago. We were saying this is the best time ever to flip, right? It was easy.
Ever.
Right. Ever. It's just because, again, supply was so low, you can buy junk. And actually, this sounds terrible, but over the last 9 months, you got rewarded for being a horrible flipper. What do I mean by that? If you're flipping, back to your point on time, was, I let it sit for 60 days. And then between flooring and painting, I had this. And then between this and this, what happened over the last 9 months is you were rewarded for horrible time management because the market is just moving up at that rate. What I want you to realize as a flipper is that will not last forever. My strong suspicion is you have less than 6 months where that will happen, because I do see inventory picking up as we get to the end of the year. So realize that if you're following somebody that's only been flipping the last year or so, and you're seeing all these checks, realize that they got lucky, right? We have so few supply and no new listings of quality that they'll be rewarding for it. Like I know an investor in my market who had several projects get delayed 3 to 6 months, and he's open about it. He's like, dude, I made an extra 50 grand because the city wouldn't give me permits, right? Because of the whole shutdown and this, that. He's like, that could have gone the other way, right? My hard money cost me an extra 8 grand, but because the market is so hot, I got paid 50 grand. So I'm up 42,000 bucks. That's not
Right.
supposed to happen, right? This is a very unusual
No.
time. So
Super.
realize, yeah, it's just weird, right?
You know, like this, you touch on a point here, time management, along with this 9 months, and all these flippers getting into it. Oh, I made this. That's cool.
Yeah.
You're getting lucky. You know, we are as
Oh
well
yeah.
in a sense of value. Okay,
Mhm.
in a sense of value. Not that we're lucky because hey, I was doing this when I was only making $10,000 a house,
I remember.
but that was very strategic. $15,000 a house, different story. And this is the thing. This is what I share with everyone all the time. In this kind of market, it will cover up the shitty as investor, the shitty as agent, the agent that doesn't care, that doesn't know skills, that doesn't understand the foundational aspect of the business. Okay. And when you understand the foundational aspect of the business, it doesn't matter what kind of market you make the adjustment. But if you think that you're badass in this market right now because it's doing this and it's really hard to have a negative this
It's
way,
really bad. Yeah.
okay, then you're getting lucky. So I suggest you put it away. Oh, and by the way, you have taxes you have to pay too. Oh, you don't have no write-offs? Yeah, spend all
Whoops.
your money so the next year you're gonna have a bill of $100,000. You're gonna not know how to pay it.
Yeah, the
You're gonna be
IRS
on a
comes in.
payment plan with the IRS because you weren't too smart. You spent all the money.
Yeah, not good. Yeah, again, that's a big thing for me. Flipping, I think you still got 6 months, right? The other thing I would tell a flipper today, a first time flipper, is
Oof.
make it a lipstick flip, meaning you're
Yeah.
not changing the footprint of the home. God, I would not do like a master suite edition. There was a time where all you could do was go buy a 2-bedroom, 1-bath house, add a master suite, make it a 3-2. That was the thing, right? Add square footage, add amenities. That was all you could do. That is not this time.
No way.
No, leave the footprint alone. New, it's replaced stuff, new windows, new flooring, paint, countertops, kitchens, baths, fence lines, lipstick, right? You're not changing footprints. I would not do a master suite edition today as a first time investor or flipper.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Because you want to be in and out of the property as fast as possible.
Yes.
As fast as possible.
Yeah.
Michael was just saying 6 months to 9 months. We're going to have some more inventory here in the next 5-6 months. Granted, depending on your area, interest rates should stay about the same. But if there's more and more inventory coming, there's going to be a thing that's going to happen to these buyers. And I'm going to tell you, they're going to start being, what's that word? Picky.
Yes.
Because, there's another house there. There's another house there.
Exactly.
Oh, you know what? I'll make an offer on this one and that one. Oh, and by the way, you're not done with your flip yet?
Yeah.
And you're going to be into a market where there's multiple properties in your price point?
Yep.
It's going to be a little more. You better have bought that thing. That's why they always say you make the money when you buy the property.
Yeah.
Not when you sell it.
Amen to that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. The other thing I want to leave with the first time flipper is, I just want to tell you, you're going to make mistakes, and some of these mistakes will be time-based and some of these mistakes will be dollar-based. I want you to realize there's very few people that have done that I consider true flippers that do multiple a year that made all the right choices on their first flip. Realize that there's a cost to this game. And no matter how much you watch YouTube, read books, pay for mentoring, when it's your money, your time, remember the first one's going to teach you some lessons. So be ready. Don't get all stressed out. I've known many people that are successful flippers today that lost money on their first flip. So just realize there is a price to this.
Oh, 100%. And know that because there is a price to this, a lot of people won't do it.
Yeah.
Okay. There is a price to this. Everyone says that, and like again, this market will bring out all of the cool flippers. Hey, I made 20K, 30K, 40K. That's cool. But when the market changes, they're out.
Yeah.
And if you focus on your skills and the foundation of becoming a good flipper and understanding the logistics of it and the process of it, when the market goes the other way, you're still going to be able to buy something low, put lipstick on the property, sell it for a small profit when the other people were focusing on the appreciation
Yeah.
and they're buying here, selling there, not buying here, and then selling here, holding, or whatever the case.
Yeah.
So just know, work on yourself in the aspect of it, and then you'll last a long time in the business.
Yeah. And then the last thing I want to tell a first-time flipper today is today's very competitive. But I promise you, 18 months from now, there will be less flippers than there are today. I saw this last time. Flippers come in near the peak. Everybody starts thinking it's easy. It's not. It's a hard business. It's probably the hardest thing to do in real estate because of the time and cost and all of that. I promise you, there'll be less flippers in 18 months. So do one. Don't do multiple projects at the same time. Do one. Learn your lessons. Suffer the pain. But this is a tremendous business. You can always flip properties if you buy right, your team's right, you appreciate time. That's what I got to say on this topic. Any closing thoughts, Omar?
Yes, real quick, that was spot on. Remember, like if you think about school, you got to graduate. You got to get one deal done, 2 deals done, figure out that flow, 3 deals. Okay, I did 3 deals my first year. Okay, what's going to be the goal for next year?
Yeah.
Providing the market's good, but remember, it doesn't matter where the market's at. It's how you buy.
Yes.
Doesn't matter if it's up or down. It's how you buy. This is why you have to graduate.
Amen.
So for all you first-time flippers out there that want to start flipping, just know the background of what we're talking about. I've made a ton of mistakes. Michael has too. And the person who makes the most mistakes, obviously not necessarily always wins, but that learns from the lessons that came about.
Yeah, what I say with mistakes are, I don't mind mistakes as long as the lessons learned. I hate mistakes that are repeated.
Yeah, because that's shame on you.
Shame on you. Exactly.
Yep.
Don't repeat mistakes.
Yep.
Learn the lessons, and the best thing to do is just do the one. Do the one, get through the entire process, learn the lessons that are there so they're not repeated. And again, enjoy. It's a tremendous business to be a part of. You're changing neighborhoods. You're getting other people on the property ladder. It's just awesome. But realize the last year, 9 months, all these new flippers that are horrible time managers got lucky. Thanks, buddy.
Yes, that's it. Thanks, guys.